I mean, that's a good question.
Even a person, I'm still not finished on my last lesson of the gift giver. I don't know if you've ever heard that. He's by the author of
Did you ever see
Jabez, the Prayer of Jabez?
The Prayer of Jabez.
The author has now made a DVD, and I'm studying that. I'm on the 8th lesson. I just can't get any further than end of lesson 7. I can't seem to get into lesson 8, and it's a good lesson. It's the end one, but he says we're in a comfort zone, and we don't want to get out. We're afraid to get out of the comfort zone. So if this is where I am, where am I going from here? If I've evolved, I'm here. Now, why did I reach that point?
Right.
What am I here for? The same thing goes for the creationists.
Yeah.
Okay. Why was I put on this earth for? There has to be a reason.
There has to be a purpose.
A reason. I
mean, you live for a purpose. When you get up, when you get up in the morning, there has to be a purpose in your life.
Yes.
Now let me. No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, I was just going to say, have you ever wondered a disabled person? You look at that disabled person and you say, what's their value?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's sometimes I've looked at people like that. You know, even they have lessons. Their purpose is to teach you something.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So what you're saying? Everybody has a purpose in life.
You have to recognize that.
Recognize their gifts. So I think everybody carries something in them. I think because this blows my mind, and I know we're taking this in many different aspects. It says that nobody's fingerprints has ever been created are the same.
That's true. Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah.
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 Now,
because when God created us, He created us
unique,
right? And individuals. There's no two people alike. As much as people try to say that
I saw your twin.
Yeah.
Somebody that looks just like you.
Yeah. There's no two people alike. Yeah.
Even though we have characteristics alike. I mean, let me make a general statement. When you do a lot of traveling, you can go to different nations, and those people, they're all the same in general.
Right.
We all want the same goals and everything. I mean, we all, we strive to do better, and we go to work, and we feed our family, we love our family. So we all have a common denominator, a common goal. But now the individual purpose. Now I'm going to take this somewhere else. If someone doesn't think that they have a purpose in life, and they don't value life, then for them, they wouldn't value someone else's life.
Oh, and that's why all the crime going on.
Yes.
Because they don't value life. You hit the nail on the head. They don't value life.
Yeah.
So if I don't value my own life, if I feel useless, worthless,
yes.
So who are you?
That's right.
I don't like the way you look. I don't like the way you have your hair done.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you just responded to me. Whatever.
Yeah.
Slam. I don't value her life anymore.
Because you don't value your own, because you don't think you have a purpose here.
That's right.
Yes.
And you.
But ultimately, what is our purpose? Ultimately.
Well, here's what I think. Now, here's what I think. And there's many things, and I think we have various things. One, we were made in the image of God.
Yes.
I mean, that I think when God, He created all the other animals. I mean, He spoke them into creation. The Bible said that He spoke the word, then He created. But He took time to create man from the dust.
Yes.
So, and then He breathed in him, and He said, let us, talking about the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, make man in our image.
Yes.
And that was to replenish the earth and subdue the earth.
Yes.
Now, man has dominion over the earth. He subdued the earth, and we were talking about this earlier, but yet He's also destroying the earth.
Yes.
Yeah, but why did He create man?
So, for fellowship with Him.
Fellowship.
He wanted fellowship. Yeah.
So there's a purpose.
To fellowship with our God.
Okay.
Right.
That was His purpose. Now He says, I'm going to put purpose in you.
Oh, that's good, yeah. So what is, okay.
We have to recognize, well, it's search. Now we're doing a study on the gifts. Okay. Our conversation is, I don't know if this is going if I'm digressing this or not, bring me back if I am, is, so everyone doesn't have the same gifts.
No.
And I found out in my old age that it's he who chooses what gifts he is going to give each one.
Yes.
Because my feeling used to be on this one particular gift, well, if I don't have it, that means I'm not with it spiritually. That used to blow my mind, and I was annoyed with that. But as we're going into the study, God's purpose is may give it to you, but will not give it to you.
That's right.
And then you can't sit back and say, well, how come? And shame on me if I turn around and say, how come you don't have it? There's something wrong with you.
No.
See, that's wrong. That's all
Yes.
wrong. So there's purposes in why he gives you one thing.
That's right.
He may give you the same thing, me the same thing, but he'll give you something else besides, but not give it to you, not
That's
give it to me.
right.
Because there's a reason, there's a purpose behind it.
Yes, yes. And sometimes,
And that's study.
Yes, and sometimes that happens, Vicki, because we sometimes can't consume or can't contain the purpose that God has for each individual, you know, because he deals with every man on their own individual level.